Welcome back to Real Estate Mindset. Today's video is gonna be absolutely bonkers. Now, the data is in and Zillow continues to flip-flop like a fish out of water. It is absolutely shocking. And today we're gonna see what their new forecast is suggesting, which is obviously a downgrade once again to what they're always saying. Then we're gonna read a little bit of the article, and then towards the end of this video, I'm gonna access their May housing market forecast data just to compare to where they were forecasting in May compared to where we are at right now. And I think you guys will agree once we go over that data, what an absolute joke Zillow is. But many don't realize just how bad Zillow has actually been with their forecasting. So that's exactly what we're going to do today, guys, is really dig in to see how bad and how off Zillow has actually been. But remember, I'm not your financial advisor, even if we want that to be, even though my bio is as a realtor, loan officer, and instructor in real estate in Texas. But regardless, this is my personal rant YouTube page. So for all this ranting and for all of this personal YouTube page business and the fact that I have to say this almost every single time, guys, please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and shoot me a comment below. Don't leave me hanging, but let's jump into this video right now. Now, before I compare the data, let's see what Zillow is forecasting right now as far as the direction of the housing market and the equity growth it's experiencing by accessing a Zillow article titled Zillow Home Value and Sales Forecast, November 2022. And this is just a few days old, guys. I've been a little bit behind the ball just because I have been working super hard and I've been getting burnt out. And then also when my channel got demonetized for like a day, that hit my soul a little bit because I've been really working hard to improve my content and just continue to get more content out there. So when you see that, it's, when you get that rug pull, it's hard, right? You got to reset your mindset. So I'm resetting my mindset, you guys. Don't worry. But regardless, let's jump into the article. So a few bullet points of this article. Zillow's forecast for existing home sales in 2022 was revised down slightly as leading indicators point to continued slowing in the housing market in the near term. Expectations for continued weakness in home sales volume led Zillow's one-year home value forecast to be revised downward once again in November. Zillow projects typical U.S. home values. You guys ready? Finally, they say, but they're going to clean this up. Home values to fall 0.6% from October to January. So they're saying for the first time that I remember, they expect home values to fall only 0.6% between now and January. So what I'm going to do is keep my eyes on this just to see how accurate they are. It goes on to say, before recovering and posting a 0.8% growth by the end of October 2023. So in other words, what they're saying once again is that we can expect year over year growth in the housing market at 0.8%. So I'm also going to keep my eyes on that. But you guys, isn't this absolutely insane and shocking to you? So despite them being so wrong, despite so many things now pointing to price decline, they're still being overly optimistic. What an absolute joke, right? Comment below. Let me know if you guys agree with Zillow. Do you guys think that year over year from October to October, are home prices gonna go up 0.8%? Let me know. And obviously, guys, I'm talking on a national average level, not like Boise that's already down and Austin. I'm talking on a national average, okay? Let me know what you think by commenting below. Let's finish out the article and then we'll do our comparison. Zillow's monthly home value forecasts expects depreciation to continue to ease down over the coming months. The National Zillow Home Value Index, which rose 11.9% in the first 12 months ending in October, is expected to grow by just 0.8% over the next 12 months. This long-term outlook is slightly lower than last month's call for a 1.2% annual increase. I think they may have raised it last month so they can go down once again, so they're not going into negative territory, but I could be wrong. This downward revision is due in large part to expectations for more declines in home sales volumes in the coming months. A weaker home sales forecast translates to more inventory, and therefore a faster correction in home values, leading to the downward revision. Zillow expects 5.1 million existing homes to be sold in the calendar year of 2022, a 16% decrease compared to 2021. This is down slightly from September's forecast for 5.2 million. High mortgage rates and major affordability challenges are predicted to drive weaker sales in 2023. As mortgage rates reached 20-year highs in October, both sales and new inventory dropped significantly. Beyond making monthly payments unaffordable for new buyers, the high rates kept owners in their current homes. As buyers and sellers both stepped away from the market, home prices stayed stable. So again, you guys, before I show you the comparisons, let me know by commenting below. Let me know if you agree with Zillow, and also let me know what you think about this. I believe if Zillow would properly, pivot to what's actually going on in the housing market and actually being cautious, I believe they can save some of their reputation. I said, a little bit, right? A teeny bit of the reputation. But, that's my take on things. Obviously, they have to sell their products, so they have to be cheerleaders. And, essentially, that's what I'm saying. What's wrong with our housing market is everyone's a cheerleader. Where are the people that we can lean on to help us make wise decisions when it comes to purchasing real estate? But regardless, guys, let's see the comparison. Now, I'm going to access May's data from Zillow versus right now, just to give you guys an idea of how bad Zillow has actually been at forecasting home values. All right, guys, so here's an article. This is the one that was in May, essentially kind of predicting where we're going to be from May to May. So May 2022 to May 2023 is expected to increase 9.7% in the 12 months ending in May 2023 compared to last month's forecast of 11.6% in the 12 months ending April 2023. So obviously, guys, they started doing downgrades since the beginning of the year, but they're essentially saying that as of May, so May to May, they expect home values to go up 9.7%. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to access Redfin's data. So since they don't have, readily accessible maps and charts, that is really going to help us. A lot of conflicting data, guys. To be honest with you, I don't trust Zillow or Redfin. I've noticed that there are flaws in their data, but nevertheless, let's pull up Redfin's median sales price averages just to see, did home values go up from May to right now? Did they go up close to 9%? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Let's take a look. Now, here's what I want to show you. This is Redfin's weekly housing market data. And you guys, they haven't updated this in about 2 weeks, probably because median sales price is declining significantly. That's what I'm thinking. But here's May. I've highlighted to the left here. This is May. And May represents a median sales price of $391,000, okay? So essentially what Zillow is saying from right here, that's highlighted that home values were going to continue to go up 9.7%, which would essentially mean the new median sales price would be $428,927. So again, from right here to next year, they're saying $428,000. But the reality is home values went up a little bit and they have been crashing in a historical fashion. And I understand some people can't see this, but the thing is, guys, this is all data, and these are all signs of trends to come to your local housing market. But right here, guys, where I've highlighted, home values have gone down. It's actually over, but just according to this chart, have gone down to $358,000. What this represents, guys, is a loss of $33,000 from May right here to right here, which represents a decline, you guys. You ready for this? That represents a decline of 8.4% since May. Now, remember, Zillow said they expect an increase, not a decrease, an increase of over 9%. So we have actually had a decrease of over 8%. So the fact that Zillow is not stepping up to bat, taking responsibility for what they're saying, it's just disappointing. I'm not even surprised anymore, guys, but it still hurts. It's still disappointing. And the reason is there are still millions of people that lean heavily on Zillow to do their housing market purchasing, to purchase a home. It's insane. Stop listening to Zillow. In conclusion, you must empower yourself. Understand no one cares as much about your investment as you care about your investment. So basically, trust people, but confirm. Use your realtors to provide you data, not optimism. Become an expert in your local housing market. I hope all of my viewers can clearly see this, but we have clearly learned that we cannot trust Zillow to have our best intentions in mind when they're forecasting the next stages of our housing market. That is a fact, and I hope people don't forget that. Now, you guys, sorry for a little bit of the ranting there. It's just so frustrating because, again, millions of people are still leaning on Zillow to make their buying decisions. It's really, really sad. But either way, guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. I really hope you guys got some value, some insights, and some perspective from today's video. And if you're out there investing in real estate, you know I wish you luck, and I hope you win.